What's going on, guys? It's your boy Poison Smurf back with another Division 2 video. Today we've got this absolutely fantastic biohazard build. But before we get into that, if you enjoyed today's video, remember to smash the thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, maybe think about hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified of any future videos. Any questions, comments, drop them in the box below. We do get back to everybody. Now all that's out the way, let's get into today's video. So have you ever had one of them days when you go into conflict or the dark zone, or even sometimes in game modes, but everything you do, you just seem to be getting stuck with foam, you're getting shocked, you're getting bled, you're getting blinded, and it can be really, really annoying. Especially when you come up to people with like a ridgeways chest or whatever. I mean, it can be a real pain in the ass. So what we're going to do to counter this, today we have the biohazard build. And what is it? Essentially, it is the best of two worlds. First of all, we have 100% hazard protection. Yep, that's right guys, 100%. That means we are immune to blind, bleed, foam, and all the statuses. Not only that, this is actually a status build. Not only are we going to be immune to statuses, we're going to be giving them out and showing them left, right and centre. So how are we doing that? Let's start off with the specialisation. So we've decided to go with Gunner. Now why have we done that? As you can see, we're going to generate 10% of total ammo every capacity every 60 seconds. Party members will receive 5%. We've also got the increased rate of fire by 5% on killing an enemy. We've got the hardened armor kit. Armor kits repair 100% armor and grant 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds, giving us a little bit more survivability and a bit more armor on the build. We've also got killing enemies grants 10% armor. Once again, as we're running and gunning, we can keep that armor topped up as we go. And of course, we've got everyone's favourite, the riot foam grenade. Moving down to our pistol, we've gone with our normal TDI cord custom 45. Now, why? Not only have we got a maxed out pistol damage roll on this, it's for the extra skill tier. Now, why is the extra skill tier important? As you can see, we're running a couple of skills at the bottom. By simply pulling this out before we deploy them, we can get that extra skill tier, making them hit that little bit harder. Of course, we've got in sync mode on this one, so when we shoot an enemy and then use our skills, we can double up our bonuses, getting 40% extra weapon damage and 40% extra skill damage. As far as our weapons are concerned, our primary is going to be the exotic Scorpio shotgun. As you can see, the base damage here, 834k, 15% shotgun damage, 12% damage to armor, and 10% crit hit damage. And of course, septic shock. Landing more shots, more pellets from this gun, we can build up our stacks with poison, disorient, shock, and targets take an additional 20%. As far as our secondary is concerned, we've gone with the Tactical AUG A3P. As you can see, quite a high base damage on this one, 98.3k, 725 RPM with 45 in the mag. This one's max rolled at 15% SMG damage, 21% crit hit chance, 10% damage to targets out of cover, and again we've got the in-sync tile. So looking at the build, how have we gone for this 100% hazard protection? As you can see, we're running the Val mask, 4-piece Eclipse protocol, and the contractor gloves. Now, I know that looks a little bit unusual to be getting 100% hazard protection build, but as we run through the pieces, you'll see how this all works. So, starting off with the mask, we've got our exotic vial. As you can see, comes with a skill tier, 10% status effects, which is obviously going to help on our shotgun and the statuses we're going to be applying from our skills. We've got 9.5 hazard protection, 6% crit hit chance mod, and of course toxic delivery. State effects also apply the damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade. So basically, any statuses we put onto the enemies, this is going to help us change 50% of that into damage, which obviously as a status build is exactly what we need. We're going to go down next to our contractor gloves. As you can see, this set here, we've got maxed out weapon damage, maxed out damage to armor. To go with our shotgun, that's given us a massive 20% damage to armor, so we're shredding through enemies without a problem. And of course, we've got 10% hazard protection on this. As far as the rest of the build is concerned, as you can see, we've gone with a 4-piece Eclipse protocol. Now, why have we done that? If we quickly look at the set, not only are we getting the 2-piece bonus plus 15% status effects, we're getting the 3-piece bonus, 15% skill haste, and 30% hazard protection. Yep, a hazard protection build with a status build. It's a great combination. And of course, mainly we're getting the 4-piece bonus, indirect transmission. Your status effects now spread on kill to all enemies within 10 meters and refresh 50% of their duration. But as you can see here, we are running the chest and bag. Now, why are we doing that? If we go down and take a quick look at the talent for the chest, it's the proliferation. Increases indirect transmission range from 10 meters to 15 meters and refreshes the percentage from 50% to 75%. So basically, we're going to increase the spread range for 50%. So now we're going to be infecting all enemies within 15 meters and spreading that around. And not only is it going to reset the percentage from 50% for the 4-piece, now it's going to be going up to 75%. So we're virtually spreading the full effect around again. Again, we've gone with the bag as well for the bag talent, the symptom aggravator. Now this is probably the highest damage talent available for bags. If I'm wrong on that, someone please correct me in the comments below. But why is it so good? Amplifies all damage you deal to status affected targets by 30%. That's amplified damage, which is of course multiplicative. And as we're using the Scorpio, any enemy that we shoot is going to be affected with the status, so we're going to be getting this 30% buff to every single enemy. As far as the rolls are concerned on the Eclipse pieces, going back to the chest, as you can see, this one here, I have maxed out armor is the core attribute. We've got 10% hazard protection on the miners and a 6% crit hit chance mod. Now, as you saw earlier, we had a crit hit chance mod on the Val, and we have another crit hit chance mod on the bag. Main reason for this is shotgun builds, they're always quite low on crit chance, so this is a great way of building it up. The thing to know is that you are going to have to go around when forming these pieces, you're going to be looking for Eclipse Protocol pieces with high hazard protection rolls, because you are going to have to either get a god roll or you're going to have to optimize these stats. Why? Because they always come with a skill tier on this gear set, and as you can see, we're running all reds and all blues, so we are going to need to recalibrate the skill tier off all them pieces. So you are going to have to get farming and look for hazard rolls. We're going to go down to the holster next. As you can see, this one 15% weapon damage, 9% hazard protection. When I show you the stats, you'll see that this isn't quite 100%, it's about 1 or 2% off. But as you can see, that these last couple of stats that need optimizing, once these are fully finished, you will have 100%. We're going to go to the knees next. As you can see again, 15% weapon damage. This one's only 8.6 hazard protection. Contrastor gloves we've already gone over, and the Eclipse bag again, a max 170 armor on the major core attribute, 9.5 hazard protection on the minor with another 6% crit hit chance mod. As far as skills are concerned, I've elected to go with the Blind the Firefly. As you can see, cooldown 40 seconds, max targets is 5, and also the Firestarter Chem Launcher. Now, why have I gone for these? Well, the great thing about the Scorpio shotgun is not only when we do damage are we building up stacks on the enemy, if we happen to kill the enemy whilst they're under the effects of either the blind or the fire chem launcher, the system aggravator and the Eclipse set will spread that status as well as the statuses from the shotgun. So what we're looking to do is we're going to be running in, finding an NPC with no aggro. We're probably going to throw that foam grenade first to fix them in place. We're then going to hit them with a Blind the Firefly, probably set them on fire with the chem launcher, and then take them down with 5 shots from the Scorpio shotgun. That way, we're going to be spreading the foam to all NPCs within 15 meters. We're going to be spreading that blind. We're going to be spreading the fire, as well as our 5 stacks from the Scorpio shotgun, allowing us to kind of fix down the battlefield, making it really easy for ourselves and our teams just to run through NPCs one after another. And with the gunner increasing that RPM with our rate of fire and the extra bonus armor as we go, it's just a real easy fun build to use. Now, I do run a couple of different ways. This is the preferred way that I like to run it. If you haven't got all them pieces, you probably could mix it up slightly. I have this version here. As you can see, it's still the same kind of thing. 4-piece Eclipse, but with this one we're running the Coyote's mask. Why? For the extra 25% crit hit damage, because obviously we're going to get that from the 0 to 15% damage buff that you receive from the Coyotes. And as you can see with the rolls on there, it's just maxed out weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, crit chance mod. But on this one, I'm running a set of Yao gloves. Same again, hazard protection on the miner. But it's the same principle, guys, 4-piece clips. Because that's what we're looking at, 30% hazard protection from the 3 pieces of Eclipse. We're looking at 10% from our watch, giving us 40%. And then obviously we've got another 10% there from the Yao, giving us 50. And then we have 5 of the attributes rolled with 10% each, giving us 100. And the final variant that I tend to run is this one. As you can see, this one employs the Imperial Dynasty and the Hollow Man mask. Same thing, they all need to be rolled with hazard protection, but as you can see on this version, running the Imperial Dynasty, the nearest enemy to me is going to catch fire, so I was just simply using that. So when I rush NPCs, they catch fire before I build up my stacks with the Scorpion, and then we still spread it around with the Eclipse. And as far as the Hollow Man mask is concerned, we already got 12% damage to armor from the shotgun, so this also gives us that 10% health damage, just helping us take down them red bars a little bit easier. But I think overall, the build that I've showed you today is probably my funnest way of running it. Like I say, with the Val mask, we're spreading them statuses to damage. We've got the extra damage to armor from the contractors teamed up with the Scorpion, giving us that huge 20% damage to armor. I just think this is probably the best way to run it. But let me know what you guys think. I'll have a quick look at the stats. It can be a little bit misleading. 40% crit hit chance, 55% crit hit damage, 65% headshot damage. We've got that massive 20% armor damage. If we carry on scrolling down, we've got a 55% all weapon damage as well as the 30% from the shotgun damage. We've got the increased spread area from the chest. We've got the 30% bonus damage from the bag. We've also got the Val mask changing all them statuses to damage, so all that teams up. As you can see, we're getting 110k armor on kill. And then if we look down here at the hazard protections, we're currently at 96.6%. And that hazard protection covers you for everything. So we've got 96.6% hazard protection, bleed resistance, blind and deaf, burn resistance, disorient resistance, disrupt resistance, ensnare, and poison, and shock. So it doesn't matter if someone tries to shock you, bleed you, blind you, foam you, pulse you. It don't matter, guys. You're going to be immune to all of it. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this build. Do you run something similar? What do you use to counter your statuses? If you haven't done so already, maybe think about hitting that like button, hit the subscribe button, notification bell for any future videos. But until the next time, guys, stay safe and most importantly, keep on grinding.